So you ready to draw today? Get all loosened up, get all those kinks out of your hands, get yourself in a super positive attitude, and let's conquer this flat piece of paper and draw three-dimensional drawings. Now, you have your blank piece of paper and you have your pencil sharp. Let's conquer this piece of paper by using all 7 magic words, and then we'll use this special art word, silhouette. Now, silhouette enhances your drawing. It makes an object stand further back in the distance, like a nice backdrop for your front, more detailed drawings. Let's draw 2 people. We'll draw one person right here with a round circle. Taper the neck down right here. And then draw the nose. Now we're just going to draw a profile of this person, and then we'll color it in nice and dark. And this is what a silhouette is called. When you take your pencil, your crayon, or whatever marker you're using, and you blacken it in, so all you see is the outline and the solid form in front of you, the silhouette of the form. Kind of fun. It's a nice special effect for your eye to look at. Let me see here. Do you want a hairy creature or a hairy fellow or with a hat? Well, let's put a hat on. Okay. Sketch in the hat. Draw some lines slanting back here. I'll make a real interesting hat. I'll make it bend a little bit like someone sat on it by accident. And then we'll make that silhouette. We'll darken this in. Now, you know you can use silhouette black against white like I'm doing right here. Or you can use white against black. You could shade in black around this white object, and that'd be a silhouette too. Shade all the way around here. Even the nose is silhouetted. I'll put some hair coming out from back here. Nice even tone for a silhouette. And there's his shoulder. You want to make his hand coming up in front of him? Well, you can do that just by silhouetting a tapering back of the hand. And some fingers. See, there's your silhouette. Now let's put someone else facing him when they'll be talking or singing right here. Draw this round circle. And we'll make this fellow nose about right here. And his mouth's closed. He's humming. And then we'll draw just a big mop of hair up here. So you silhouette his whole face. The hair coming off. You silhouette that also, see? You make it all black, all very dark. Nice even tone. And there's your silhouette. And if you want to have these little characters singing or something, put some music notes up here. And those are silhouetted too. Now see, if you were to draw some detailed figures in front here, the figure in front would stand out more because the 2 characters in the back are silhouetted. Now if you look in your Sunday newspaper and your comic strips, you'll find they use silhouettes about every other frame when they do those comics. Nice and silhouette. Now, here's a work of a fine artist by name of Martin Lewis, and he called this painting Shadow Dance. So take a look at how he used silhouettes in his painting. See how he used silhouette in his painting? Now, if you use some silhouettes in your secret cities, maybe make it a silhouette flying saucer, or a silhouette of a tree coming from behind a building, or a silhouette of a creature crawling out of a doorway, silhouettes really help your drawings. Now, I think just to make them be singing in harmony, this fellow will be humming also. I'll make the nice silhouette of this guy too here. Nice and dark. Just like that. There you go. Now, see, to make the silhouette effective, it has to be pitch black. So I'm really gritting my teeth and really pushing hard on my pencil to make sure I give it that nice dark effect. Take your pencil and really grit your teeth. Try not to rip your paper, though, and go along here and get it really black. That's the important thing. Really nice and dark. This is kind of hard, isn't it? Because you're not used to drawing so darkly. This will be a really good practice exercise to build your confidence so you can blast across this piece of paper and not hesitate. Gotta keep going through more and more pencils. Now, more here. All the way down. And then his face too. Now, to make a little silhouette of a nose, or the lips, you just put his little bumps right there on the side of his face. And you can make a silhouette of his hat. Like it just popped off his head because he was singing so loudly. Like a top hat up here. Nice and dark. Maybe some action lines like where it came off and his arms are going up in the sky. Now, for the thumb, same thing. You put a thumb right here, and then draw the 3 banana fingers. There's 1 banana finger, there's 2 banana fingers, and there's another banana finger back here. Notice I'm using the side of my pencil to make sure it's nice and dark and nice and silhouetted. You can even silhouette a landscape back behind them, like they're outside talking. And I'll use my big charcoal for this. Like it's nighttime and there's some trees and grass in the background. And then a little more brim on this hat. I'll even make the hat popping open right here. And so with a little creature crawling out of his hat. So you can have fun with this. Like a little bird is sitting up in his hat right now with his wings. Now let's try a silhouette of someone looking up into the sky. Take your pencil, draw a round circle, draw the nose looking up into the sky, draw an ear here, draw some loose hair, and then draw the shoulders. And you can even sketch in the arms, a tapered arm. Take your pencil, or I'll use my big black chalk here, and color it all in nice and dark. Boy, my arm's going to get tired after this because I'm really having a workout here, pushing on my pencil. Whew. Now, if you use this idea, this silhouette idea in your drawings, it'll make the drawing a little more interesting to your eye. I'll let you draw the hands, I'll let you draw some hair, and maybe put a top hat falling off or a witch's hat. Draw, 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 practice your drawing every day about 20 or 30 minutes, and try some silhouettes in your secret city.
You know, I've been looking at myself in a mirror an awful lot lately. Now, you must think I'm conceited. No, not really. What I've been doing is I've been studying my face because I have been drawing a self-portrait. Yes, a picture of my own face. I find my face very interesting. How's your face? This week's club activity is to draw a self-portrait of yourself. Yes, send it in to the commander and you automatically become a member of the Secret City Club. Here's an example of one club member's self-portrait. Very nice. Very interesting face.